Okay. I'm gonna praise him, praise him, praise him. And when the blessings go, blessings come. Good morning, good morning. Looking at some top movers today, LVTX and ISPC. What's up, One Life? Both of these are acting up this morning. Um, Looking at the news, ISPC this morning really didn't have any standout news that I saw. See, ISPC rose 10.6% to 230 in pre-market trading. They maintained a buy and lowered the price target from 550 to 425. So it's just a lower. They lowered the price target. It's pretty much all that I see there. And then on LVTX, we have Seagen and Lava Therapeutics announced exclusive worldwide license agreement to advance Lava 1223, a preclinical gamma delta bispecific T-cell engager for EGFR expressing solid tumors. Okay, so both of those are kind of like meh. The SPY went down and touched the 366 the last time I saw it, and then it looks like it's come back up a little bit to the 367. So it's going to be interesting. We have one making its way up, ADTX. ADTX making its way up 8% right now. Let's look at the news on this one. Amended 13G filing shows a 9.9% stake from Intracoastal Capital LLC for ADTX. Top low float mover today, 5 million shares traded, up 12% since the open. Let's see. So definitely one that can get going. We'll have to see if the volume continues here. But we got the top low floats moving up though. Looking for anything else popping on the scans. Also, well, no, that thing is high float. FFIE is super high float. We've seen this one move before and it becomes super choppy throughout the day. FFIC or IE only moved up from 81 cents up here to $1, and it has big slams. So let's look at the news on this one. Where is your news? News on FFIE electric car. No. Let's start up here. Amended 13D filing. Faraday Future announces comprehensive governance resolution with major shareholders. Faraday announces FF Top will dismiss lawsuit against the company and board of directors. Faraday Intelligent Electric shares are trading higher after company announced. Okay, so it's basically a lawsuit got dismissed on them. Okay, let's continue to look and see what's going on. Oil coming back up to the $80 level. Good morning, GD. So FFIE is the top mover on the day. A little bit higher float. Can definitely slam down. ISPC dumping down here to this 234 level on the hour chart. Looking like it's gotten pushed down quite a bit from the 250s down here to the 240s. 10 cents. But the range is definitely closing in direct competition with FFIE right now. Okay, we're seeing LVTX down 7-something% now. I guess it could not. Earlier this morning, I had drew this trend line just to see if it was gonna be a trend or anything, and it's just staying under and starting to go on down. So LVTX had weak news anyway, going red on the day. 21 million, or no, 10 million shares traded on it. I'm not going to look for that one to be coming back up with that weak news. Let's focus in on, and the problem with this being the top mover, FFIE, is the range. It's moving 2 cents, then it'll drop. 2 cents drop, 2 cents drop. Came here from the 94 cents, pushed up here to 102, came back down to 99, pushed up to 108. So right under 10%. Give me 1 second. I got a call. All right. So let's see. OVTX, ADT. So right now we'll just focus on what's continuing to drive upwards, but we really need something with some better range than FFIE. ADTX. I mean not ISP. Where's this other one? So right now these are the current scans that I'm looking at. I got XPEV up a little bit, PCG, Amazon, CCL, ISP, Tesla, ADTX, Apple, LVTX, and then FIEE or FFIE. Oil still floating around this this level here. Okay, ISPC getting some pops over here as well. I don't know what it's trying to do. Up to the 250s. Had a top here of 267 for resistance on the hour chart. Slowing down around that 250 level. LVTX down 11%. So definitely probably off the radar for most longs. FFIE dumping down as well. It was doing 2-cent moves and now all of a sudden it wants to dump. Okay. That's how those go. Those heavy high floats. Reach the top up here of the 110s. 25 million shares. So we'll see who becomes the number one on the day and who wants to hold their levels. So we got 267 up there. Good morning, SB. But these are our top watches today. FFIE, LVTX, ADTX, and ISPC. ADTX really closing down its range in here. Starting to churn those shares. ADTX with a quick throw up there back to the 355s. Immediately shoved down. Same motion across most of them. Let's look at the SPY as well. SPY came up here for a top of 368. 368. You also look at some of the news on the SPY as well. Donnell said he's long 249 on ISPC. Nice. Let's see. ADTX. The next big size on the bid is 245s, and then the next big size on the ask is 260. It's 17,000 and 10,000 over here. So we'll see the reaction at 260 and if it can stay above that 45. 257 right there. Can it get that 260 up here? Okay, 260s. 260 has 14,000 sitting out there, and then the 65 has 14,000. So we got a little wall up here we can see on the level twos just sitting out there. We don't know if these orders are real yet. They could just be spoofed orders, and it could just break right on through 265. But just from what we see now, we know that those are some orders out there, whether it's spoofed or not. Okay, let's see. FFIE threw a little wick out there from the 110 up here to the 112, 2-cent breakout. ADTX coming on down as well. ISPC still in direct competition. Not really with FFIE. It's got 33 million shares, got a lot more eyes on it. Definitely gonna get choppy. But these two were the ones that I was really hoping that was going to do something, but nah. Getting caked up. The news, man, it isn't strong enough. They don't believe. Now, FFIE did have some pretty strong news catalysts overall, even though it wasn't like standoutish. Having a lawsuit pulled off and dismissed is pretty big for their company because they were about to either lose a lot of money or have to spend a lot of money in courts trying to clear their name. But yeah, that was some pretty good news, but it's still a super high float, which means it's gonna take a lot to move FFIE. ADTX going on down, ISPC going on down. So this one is the one that needs to fall before anything else happens. FFIE, it's got to fall. Got way too many eyes on it. ISPC coming on down a little bit. Still has the bottom of this hour chart at the 234s, but we'll see what happens. Got some pretty long wicks on the 15-minute. A lot of resistance up here under the 250, 258. So we'll see what happens there. Let's see. Ben's in here. Good morning, Lori Lee. Nice. So you're going over to Twitch. Got you. Okay. Yeah, you can find my content either on YouTube or Twitch as well. Um, I stream the both. Just in some people are very familiar with the Twitch apparatus and also they don't like the latency with YouTube. Twitch is like real time. Everything I say is not a 30-second or 20-second delay or whatever. 10-second, I think it's a 20-second delay default on YouTube. SPY coming on back up to the 368. Okay. Can we see FFIE fall? Over almost 40 million shares traded on this thing, and it's only moved from 90 cents up to 110. That's sad. But that is a higher float for you. Let me actually look at what the float was on this one. Where'd I go? Where is it? Okay. FFIE. Float 118.42 million. That's a pretty high float for FFIE, if I'd say so myself. All right, FFIE finally coming on down. Let's see if ADTX or ISPC want to hold their levels. Are they even moving anymore? First candle was 1 million shares traded. Coming on down. Only up 2%. LVTX going on down as well, making new lows. 475s. But down 12%. So let's look at the daily chart on what is this? LVTX. LVTX daily chart. Look how much it's falling off from $5 up here all the way down here to 484. So not something I'm looking to trade on LVTX. I'll probably get rid of that. What was the other one? ADTX. Very has a gap up here from 572 to possibly the area around 4 or 850s into this area up here. So I don't know about that one. It doesn't look super strong here. Blasted off just a little bit, 315 up to the 359s and kind of sitting there on ADTX. And then the other one was ISPC. ISPC popped up a little bit. Previous resistance 325. Got some resistance above it, definitely, and just does not have that that new strength to push it through. Let's see what's this, 270s. Yeah, so popped up 235 up to the 260, and now it's back down. So yeah, definitely got to check out the daily charts to see what's going on before we look at the lower time frames. FFIE coming on down. Get ready for Framework Fortune Uncut. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, Twitch is definitely a lot more what's the word? Where they allow you more, I guess you could call them freedoms, possibly. But either way it goes, I just provide a little bit of content. Tesla. Yeah, so ADTX still taking its time. ISPC has come down to this 244. Still hasn't broken down. The 233s would be their breakdown spot today, where it opened at. So let's go and put that as support. We'll see if it can hold that 234 up. Let's identify those levels on these other ones. FFIE bottom of the 90 cents. So it needs to hold above 90 cents for a possible maybe 5 cents if on a pop, maybe 5 cents, especially once the volume leaves out of it. ADTX has a bottom here of the 314. Whoa. Okay. ISPC just does not look like it wants to compete on the day, man. Come on. Got to get that volume in there. Only up 2%, so people will be more prone to look at things with a higher percentage gain off the open, 7% and 13%. So they may just go and lose all their money on FFIE and all that. I wish it would just fall through the floor like it's supposed to. ADTX giving some pops back up here to the 345s. Still on the 15-minute red. Let's see if it starts to get over this 346 and go on up to the 350s on ADTX. Up 8%. Not able to get up there. Couple of wicks up here to the 360s a couple of times. So, and a little double top here at the 356. ISPC popped up a little bit. 260s. Is that level still sitting out there on 260? Yep, 14,000 still at the 260, and then the 14,000 at the 265. So those levels not getting scared or anything, just sitting out there, you know. This one's so close to $1, it's not even funny. But no definite downtrends that I can see for any kind of reversals. ADTX trying its best to get over the 350s. Continue to find pressure up there. Come on. '50s getting up there on ADTX up 10%. So in direct competition with FFIE now. Need some more volume and some more eyes on it to get through this 350 though and start to hold. The size at the 360s, I don't see that size there anymore. Or no, actually we were looking at ISPC. 363s. Where are those big sizes? Where are those short set? Not seeing them. So ADTX is now the biggest mover out of the open. We'll see if it can hold up. FFIE is dying out back towards the $1 level. ISPC. ADTX having a nice little pullback down to these 340s. Another proving point that there is some resistance up here. Heavy resistance. And on the 15-minute, working its way back into this indecision level and below it. So looking like it's about to get a little push down. ISPC still sitting at the 250 level. Does not need to break down this 232 bottom of this hour. It's going to be gone. So yeah, everything under 10% today. Nothing just got up and got going. LVTX is down 19-20% now. LVTX definitely shorts continue to pump it down along this trend on the 5-minute, but away from the trend on the 15-minute. The news on it was super weak anyway. We're definitely expecting that one to come on down. ISPC continues to try to go up here and test this resistance. Up 6% on the day, still green. FFIE. Okay, there's the size back at 260s there on ISPC, 15,000. So the sizes increased up here to 15,000 from 14. We'll see if they continue to get bigger and more confident at that 260 level. Where are the sizes down here on the bid? Not really. 180. Oh my goodness, 180 ain't. That's not safe. We need something a little bit higher than that. No, why they want to? Why is the size all the way down at 180? What in the world? Oh, well, this makes sense now. It's starting to dive. Nobody to catch it. Nobody wants to catch the falling knife. Well, now things are making sense. Looked all the way down here. I saw these sizes, the biggest size down here, 180 to 150. I'm like, what? Why? You mean nobody wants to catch this knife? All right, Ben, peace out, man. That's crazy. ADTX is kind of chopping around. I don't really like the way this chopping around here with these long wicks. Longer wicks to the downside than the upside. It's getting bought up a little bit off here. 322 back into these 320 levels, which is 10 cents, but these slams are like 20 cents coming back the other direction. So definitely looking like a setup for a pull down. FFIE. Destruction in the making. So we'll see how it holds up this 234 level, which it almost got to. All right, back over here to the scans. Let's see what we got now. CCL, Ford, Amazon, PCG, AMD, LVTX, Tesla, ADTX, Apple, and FFIE. So all the attention is up here right now. So it's looking like FFIE may be a grinder for the day. I hate that it took all the eyes and all the volume. It's got, look at these sizes sitting out here just because it's cheap. Look at this. 59,000 shares at the 105s. That don't make no sense. Who's trying to catch this knife? Is what I'm saying. 60 just went up to 60 there. I'm gonna say if this 105 breaks, it's gonna be bad news. Bad news. If this is a real, if these orders really go through, it's gonna be bad news. And then on the ask side, we can see 32,000 at the 107s and then the 108s. So I don't know, man. A little bit too high of a risk there. ISPC still holding right at that indecision level, but it is still below the previous indecision level, which was the 248, 249-ish level. Danielle, did you end up, are you still holding that that trade? Let me see. I don't remember seeing you say you got, oh yeah, you cut it. Yep. Yeah, that thing, those wicks to the upside are not good. SPY back below the 368s. Has a previous bottom here of 367. So we'll see if it can push down through those 367s and go red on the day. Let's see. SPY taking a rise off this 367. Looking like it's coming back green. I don't know what just happened on this little buy up. Let me see what they got going on over here. All right, let's see. There's a strong or SCB's Lagarde says the strong demand for services that came with the reopening of the economy is losing steam. The risk of inflation or the risk to the inflation outlook are primarily on the upside. We expect to raise interest rates further over the next several meetings. Was this also added to the buildup of inflationary pressures? So Euro, German. Okay. Okay, so I don't know. This thing is just it seems like bad news, but it's taking a little move back up here to the 369s real quick. ISPC looking towards the bottom. SPY with a small breakout here of 369. Let's see if it can continue to push. ADTX just flattening out here, taking a little bit too long to choose direction. Plus, volume is drying up on it. First candle here had 2 million shares on the 5-minute, and has only reached about 3 million shares back here on the big selling candle. So definitely volume drying up on that one. Yeah, so the SPY is getting active today. Wait, what? Or okay, we'll look into that in just a minute. All right, yeah, ISPC looking like it's gonna have some continuation down to this 230 level, losing all of its original gains. So looking like it's going towards red on the day. ADTX still up 7%, just holding, but still has not made a true decision on what it wants to do and if it's even going to test back up to the 350 here, which I'm thinking we may see a pull down before we see that. Because, I mean, let's look at the sizes here. Where are those big sizes out here on the ask? None. Does no one want this thing anymore? Nothing. I'm expecting a slam here. It's manipulation time. Oil just broke back over the 80s, but that's okay. It spent forever trying to break down the 85, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna take forever to break down the 80s unless that whole Russian thing really does impact the oil's momentum. Yeah, most of these are just too unpredictable right now. You need to see it to make a decision in one direction. If it goes up, then oh well, and just leave me in the dust. But if it comes down, maybe there'll be something around this three. If it can hold up $3 or something on ADTX, but with the news, I don't know if it'll come back up from $3. This one breaking down those 240s, looking like the hour is about to go red here. Only what? Oh wow. Well, yeah, it's definitely about to go red. Testing down this 232 here. Testing that previous open 233, 234 area. Now going red on the day as well. FFIE stopped here once and then twice at the 102s, right at the dollar level. But the range is just so small, it wouldn't even be worth it. It may do like a 2 cent and then pop back down. So you got to be quick on this one. Even though it has a lot of volume and it's up the biggest, what, 37%, up 11% since the open, you got to be quick on this one. This one can rip down in a heartbeat. Look at the sizes on either side. If either side gives up a little bit, you could definitely be looking at a nice downwards movement or upwards movement. It doesn't really matter, but with the news, it's probably going to be a downwards movement. ADTX finally giving up the ghost, creating lower lows again, back in this indecision level. Can it go ahead and break down the 340s and stay below 340? Still up 8% though. ISPC giving up the ghost to the downside, has broken into red on the day. Let's check that out on TOS here. Came up here to the 258s and now is looking to get back within the previous day of the 230s. Only 3 cents away from 230. ADTX. Okay, so yeah, nothing else is looking favorable at this point. ADTX popping back off of this 340 level. Again, getting up here. 355 was the previous double top. Very choppy. FFIE 108. Where'd the size go? The size at the 105, that's 60,000 shares. Where did that go? It's gone. So let's see if they can push it right on through that 105 here. $105 should break pretty easily down. There's 60,000 at 107. 70,000 at 107. Yeah, just very unpredictable here. Churning shares in here on both sides. 70, almost 70, 80,000 between these. So either way it goes, it's just too high of a risk. Especially if you size in too heavy, you know, it's only $1 stock. So there's a 105s coming back to be tested. But yeah, you size in too heavy and then, you know, I mean, you know, end up in a very bad position. ADTX floating around that 350 level. Right at this double top. Came up to the double top of 355 again. Getting pushed down there a little bit. But still green on the 15, still green on the hour chart. So if you were in, then yeah, you would still be in the money, but buying up here is probably not the best idea. It's acting like it wants to get down. Especially on a Monday morning. All right, so this one did double top up here at the 108s. Looking for that continuation move down through those 105s. ISPC. So yeah, as of now, only two that's really doing anything, and I would be looking for FFIE to fall, but the only other one is ADTX that seems to have a little bit of life left. All right, anyway, we got 3 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. I'm not taking any trades on either one of these two, so I'll probably come back. Well, yeah, I'll definitely be back tomorrow morning streaming, and just gotta got a couple of things I need to take care of today, and losing money is not one of them. So I'm gonna let this play out and do its thing. But don't like the wicks to the upside. Just not a good setup, not a good catalyst, nothing. And it's only the beginning of the week, so we got a whole week to figure out some proper positioning on some of these stocks. Anyway, that is it for me today. We do have the Discord that you can join, the Framework Fortune Discord, which we discuss and kind of give our analysis throughout the day on different stocks that we're watching. Different traders are in there, you know, people pop and pop their, you know, different pictures of their charts, circle and show different areas that they're watching of interest. But yeah, join the Discord. Definitely be a part of the community. Um, Also, we have the Framework Fortune Media Network. So we have a couple of creators in the Framework Fortune Media Network, which is Reliable Rudy, Stunks and Chumps Gaming, the Framework Fortune Home Channel, and Crypto Channels. And the Framework Fortune Media Network channel is a centralized hub where you can check out any of the content that is put out on YouTube on that channel. Of course, Ben came in here earlier and said that he was going to be just streaming on Twitch, and Twitch definitely will allow for him some more flexibility. I just stream on both because I know some people, it's a two-sided thing. Twitch is really good for, definitely the latency and the quality of the video, especially once you get to be one of their creators. But I've been on YouTube for a minute, so I haven't received any strikes as of yet. I don't think. I really don't know why they would strike me. I don't do anything. But yeah, you guys, if you're gonna continue trading, be careful. Keep your head on a swivel. Appreciate you guys for dropping through and dropping your chats and everything else that you drop. One Life, Lori Lee, DB, Ben was in here for a minute, SBGD, Donnell. Let me see. All of you guys that tune in. Oh, make sure you remember to hit the like button. I always forget, but yeah, hit the like button. It helps with the algorithm. If you really enjoy the content, hit the subscribe button. And if you're on Twitch, you can hit the follow button. I'll be back to, wow, ADTX burial position there. Going on down to the bottom here of the 322s. But yeah, that's just not what I'm looking for. I feel that I dodged bullets today. Just being patient, just practicing a little bit of patience. But yeah, that is it for me today. And as always, breaking it down once again, I will see you in the next one. Peace.